Hello, hello. Welcome back to the garden of life. I am 5 hours north of home. My daughter and I have taken a little road trip into the woods. We stayed in a cabin and we found this beautiful little beach. No one here but us. I have been here for 4 days, so away from home for 4 days. And I'm here to share with you in discussion on having a conscious, God-centric adventure, making road trips and travel about growing in deeper connection with God. And when we travel, when we move away from our home, we have a really good opportunity to reset. It's quite like fasting, where we stop something in order to make room for something else. And traveling is just the same. And for me, I like to travel like I am doing on this trip, into nature with less. With less distractions, less spending, and more prayer. More prayer to develop a relationship with God and to do as we, the goal of fasting is to shed some weight, not just necessarily biologically, physically, but shed some weight in our mind, our behavior, our energy, the patterns of our life, our thoughts, to lighten our emotions, and to develop a stronger dependence on the all-knowing source within us. So traveling on day 1 and 2, this is true for me. I believe this is a pattern. Similar patterns happen for other folks. This can be available to you too. Setting the intention to get away, get into nature. Day 1 is the day we move away from the central spiral of our life, the momentum of our living structure. Day 1 and day 2, we are untethering. We're untying ourselves from the safety, the anchor, the regularity, the normality, and the momentum. And this can be a little disorienting. Day 1 and day 2 is just disorienting, though also other things like exciting. On day 3 and 4, we can find ourselves in the middle of the sea on the raft, just suspended. We are not there and we are not anywhere, really. We're just in the newness. We're in the newness. Our familiar stuff, our regular routine is not there. And hopefully by day 3 or 4, it is for me, you are deep in prayer, fully connected, dependent upon your conversation with God. Because it is in this time where we have untethered. We are without the comforts of our routine, of our home. We are in the desert. And for me, this is where things can get really, really uncomfortable. And they did. On night 3, I was deeply uncomfortable inside and praying. And that is because the work of the fast is imminent. that which you are so comfortable with, or that which you wish to untether yourself from, it is untying its last threads at day 3 and 4. Interestingly enough, when you fast, this far into a fast is also when that process begins to happen biologically. But here we are, setting the intention to be in nature, to be away from the routine, the comforts, to break away from some things that I no longer wish to carry with me, or I need some perspective on. I need all of the safety structures that I have built around these behaviors and thought patterns. I need them to be gone, so that they are no longer protecting me from the discomfort of letting it go or changing it, or seeing what is in me that I need to change so that my life circumstances can change. And I know this sounds like a lot. You're like, I just want to get out of town and relax. And that's totally fine. But these particular adventures, God-centric adventures, hold great potential for shifts and changes, done sober, and with as little resting into those comfortable, impulsive habits as possible. And by day 5, very likely you wake up and you are renewed. Whether you are fasting from food or you are fasting from the regularity of your life, by day 5 you are renewed. You have the opportunity. You are safely untethered from the spiraling, from the structure of what was, where you can make changes. You can make changes and feel secure in that. It carries less weight of the past, more fresh newness, brand new steps. I hope this touches you in some way. I hope it helps you to understand ways in which to participate in your journeys, your adventures, your days, your opportunities where things are changing and you want to really boost that change in a particular direction. Patience. One thing that often comes to mind whenever I think about patience and how I need to generate more pause and steadiness in the transition is Jesus's advice that the best thing we can do here as humans is to endure ourselves. What a beautiful statement. I pray that your adventure, whether you are in the spiral of regularity and happy, or if you are stepping out to have that beautiful adventure, to step into the newness, I pray that you're taking God with you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.